Hello everybody, today I will introduce my writings and so I am a writer and I identify myself as a writer and I'm now shooting this video as a YouTuber, but before becoming YouTuber I was already writer. I am now writer and so writing is my meditation, writing is my medication and I am schizophrenic person and having various symptoms and without this activity I cannot ease my stress, I cannot ease my symptoms. So writings can solve my big problem and so I am a writer and so being a writer sometimes being a writer is sometimes difficult, tough, because writing things is so difficult. Writing things is so laborious, and writer is a labor. So I am a labor, and so very difficult. And writing consumes much energy from our brains, and it's very tough. But it's very enjoyable. It's very funny. It's very like a joking sometimes, and so through writing, sometimes we can transcend from our physicality. It is like a spiritual journey, and I love this feeling. I love this emotion, and so when I was getting in writing, when I was getting in write novels, essays, I felt so good. I felt like I felt myself like a Superman. I don't know, but I feel very high. I feel very intense emotion when I was getting in writing. So very enjoyable, and today I will introduce my writings. And so yesterday I wrote an article. In which I explain how writing improve my conditions, and how effective writing is. And I explain those things in a article, and so of course I explain writing is my medication and meditation. So this is my homepage of Medium, and so I use this platform as blogging platform, and but my earning from this article is so small, and because I have only 60 or 70 articles on this platform, but so you require over 100 or 200 articles to make money from your blogging journey, and so but I have only 60 articles on this platform, and so I treat mainly mindfulness on my blogging journey, and so this is religion good for mental health, and my art thinking, and so those things about kind of religion, and I also treat religions and or spirituality, and I treat Christianity or Buddhism as a part of mindfulness, acceptance versus distraction, a method of mental health. And this article is about mental health, but in this article I review mindfulness practice. And the mindfulness practice influence your mental health. And so I am a mindfulness practitioner, and so through mindfulness practice, I can touch natural ground where I become a natural man, and so I express those things in these articles. And my schizophrenic journey in my mind. Sometimes I mentioned my illness. I'm a schizophrenic person, and so this is kind of my diary, and in which I explained explain some spiritual experiences with God. So I describe God in this article. So this is a kind of mindfulness article in which I describe cooking is a mindfulness. Cooking is a meditation. So, but the cooking is very unique practice, because so when you meditate, you are focusing on your breathing. But when you cook something, you can do multiple tasks. So you have to cut ingredient while checking fire, and you have to washing dishes while observing meals boiled in the pan, and so you have to process multiple tasks while cooking. And so cooking is so unique practice as mindfulness. So usually I focus on one task such as cleaning or meditating or walking in the street, but cooking is very unique. We have multiple tasks in this activity, and I explained those things in this article. This is a tofu. So I made miso soup. I love miso soup, and this is a miso soup, and miso soup. Miso soup is a traditional Japanese food, and very healthy. And so you can adjust digestive function through having miso soup. This is an article about mindfulness and miso soup. So this is the article that I wrote yesterday, and but I don't yet edit this article. From now, I check the grammatical mistakes or various mistakes in words, and so you can see colored line. You can see colored lines, and this is a kind of a function of Grammarly. Grammarly is a AI application, and Grammarly check my grammatical mistakes, and of course, and it's also suggest another phrases. It's very effective to improve my English, and without Grammarly, I cannot make a proper English sentences. And so thanks to Grammarly, I become a writer. So, and so I forget mention about my English, and so English is my second language, as you know, and so as you see, my English is clumsy. My English is not enough to make money from English market, and So I am not a native English speaker, but through using app, through using application, we can write English sentence in a proper way, in a correct grammatical rule. And so I love grammar, and so this is a platform of Grammarly, and you can see a colored line, and so in which it suggests another perspective in English, and so we can adjust our sentences to more proper way. Yeah. And so I regard learning English, learning foreign languages as my medication. So learning English is my medication, and because as you know, and learning foreign languages, learning second languages, create new function in your brain. So we can create a new function in our brain through learning English, and in which we can think in English. So I'm now speaking English by those functions. I created a new function in my brain. It's very funny and kind of so I install English in my brain like a smartphone. So and the function now working, and it's very enjoyable, and Grammarly, it works for my business. I love it. So I finished editing my article, and from now I polish my English with ChatGPT. And so I often use Grammarly and ChatGPT, and I check my English grammatical mistakes with Grammarly, and I polish my English, especially phrases, especially way of wording, with ChatGPT. And ChatGPT is genius, and ChatGPT create general native English. And I'm a Japanese. I cannot write in proper way like native speakers, and so I need ChatGPT, and but I don't use ChatGPT to generate English sentences because Medium prohibit AI generated sentences. So we have to create our ideas by our own effort, by our own ability, and I have to create English and without AI generated sentences, but I want to express myself by my own ability. I want write English, and so I love writing English, and but of course ChatGPT and Grammarly are so helpful to polish my English, and they help cultivate my English mind. So as I said, I create English function in my brain, and it's very work. And so English brain is very healthy for my mental condition. So someday I want explain those things. I explain those functions implemented in my brain, and my article can be seen on Medium, and so you can read some of them free. And I put link on a description box on this videos, and you can check my article if you're interested in my articles. And so this is my writing journey, and this video is about my writing meditation, my writing medication. And so thank you for watching.